Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to our class. I am your instructor Adil Raza, and today we have to learn an SLO from grade 6. We have to discuss the introduction of a chapter. Actually, it's our first lecture of this new chapter and it's our unit 9, and today it's a zero lecture or introductory lecture for this unit. So let's find out what is the theme of the unit and what are the SLOs which we have to discuss in this lecture. So here we have the chapter name pollution life. So it's the chapter title. And what is the theme? The main theme of this lesson is health, because pollution is actually a health hazard, a hazard for the health of human beings, hazard for the health of different living organisms. So that's why we will see it in the theme of the health. And what is the sub theme? The sub theme is reporting to authorities, because this lesson is actually a letter to editor, in which our letter writer, like the Sabah Iqbal, which is actually the writer of the author of the letter, and the letter is about the pollution and how pollution is a threat to the life. So this is how we cover this sub theme. We report the pollution, the threat of pollution to the higher authorities. So I hope you guys have understand what is the main theme and what is the sub theme. So let's go further. Here we have a theme overview of this chapter. As this chapter is centered upon the pollution, so let's find out what is the chapter is about, what the chapter is going to be about. So it's unit 9. In unit 9, pollution, a threat to life, the theme focuses on health and how pollution poses a serious risk to it. The sub theme emphasizes the importance of reporting pollution issues to authorities. The unit explores different types of pollution, their causes and effects, and encourages proactive steps to protect the environment and human health. So I hope you guys have understand what is meant by what is the theme of this chapter, and how through this theme, through a letter, through the text type of letter, through the genre of letter, we have achieved our sub theme to how to report the issue to the higher authorities. So in this lesson, I hope what we have to discuss, you guys have understand. So let's go further. What are the have to learn in this lecture? So here is the lecture 1A. So let's find out. This SLO is actually about the competency of grammar. And what is the SLO? Use prepositions of position, time, movement and direction, including since and for. So in this SLO, we will cover the concept of preposition and its main types: preposition of positions, preposition of time, or preposition of movement. So let's go further. Here we have the lecture 1B. In this lecture, the SLO is same: use prepositions of position, time, movement and direction, including since and for. But this lecture will be particularly focused on since and for in this chunk of the SLO. So in second lecture, we will discuss the prepositions of time, particularly since and for, how they are used in text, how they are used in spoken or written language. So let's go further. Here we have an SLO which is about the competency of vocabulary. And what is the SLO? Comprehend and use simple phrasal verbs. Blow up, get angry in the different texts. So here we will learn about the phrasal verbs, what is meant by phrasal verb, how they used in language, and what are the meanings of phrasal verbs, and how verbs change the meanings in the phrasal verbs. So let's go further. Here we have lecture 3, and this is about the competency of reading. And in this lecture, in this SLO, let's find out what we have to learn. Ask and answer simple and higher order questions. Guide assesses reading. Why is the author saying this right now? Why did the author choose this word? How is it different from what I read somewhere else? Read and review a variety of reading age appropriate and higher interest book and text from print and non-print sources, a personal recount, diary entries, biographies, interpersonal text, letter, notices and notes. So in this SLO we will primarily focus on our simple and higher order questions, and in this SLO we will try to achieve a better understanding about such type of questions and how to attempt these questions. We also see the diary entries, we also learn about the personal recounts, we also learn about how a variety of text creates the high interest in the children. So this is what we will do in this SLO, and this is how we will achieve this SLO or address this SLO. So let's go further. Here we have lecture 4A, and in this lecture what the SLO is saying, this SLO is also about the competency of reading. The SLO states that predict the content of a short piece of text from topic picture, title headings, bold italicized print, etc. by using prior knowledge, asking questions, and contextual cues, topic sentence, synonyms, antonyms, definition, explanations, restatement. So this SLO is actually about predicting the content through different clues or different styles. We have learned this SLO or such type of SLO in different chapters, in previous chapters. So in this we will learn how to predict the content, how to predict the text of a lesson. So let's go further. Here we have an SLO which is about the oral competency, and in this SLO it's our lecture 4B, and in this SLO what we have to learn, the SLO states that listen to, view and respond to text for different purposes in a variety of context for enjoyment and understanding. So in this SLO we will learn how to listen and how to respond what we have listened, how to respond different views orally. So let's go further. Here we have our lecture 5, our final lecture of this unit, and here we have the SLOs which are related to the competency of writing. So here we learn about writing. What we have to learn about the writing? Let's find out. The SLO states that write a formal letter, email or application. In this SLO we will learn how to write the formal letter, as our unit 9 is also based on the text of a formal letter to the editor. Write an informal letter to people in extended social and academic environments for various purposes. Thank you letter. So in this we will also learn the format of informal letters, how to write informal letters, what are do's and don'ts of informal letters, in etc. Third SLO is follow conventions of informal letters concerning layout, solutions, etc. So it's also a linked SLO with the previous one. Use of appropriate vocabulary, style and tone in informal letters. It's also an associative SLO of this informal letter writing SLO. Write the address on the envelope clearly in the proper format. So we will learn how to write address on the envelope in while writing the letter, because the letter is most of the time posted in an envelope, and on the envelope we have to write the address, or we can say that the contact information to whom the letter is concerned. So this is how we learn our SLO about the reading. So I hope you guys have understand what is the theme of the lesson and what are the SLOs, and from those SLOs what are the main things, what are the main topics which we have to address, and how we will achieve this SLO. If you find any issue, any confusion, you can ask in the comment section and ask from your teacher as well. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.